about solid and close partnership with the church, and for what you do, for the sacrifices that you make, and for the commitment you have to the service of society. I thank the Lord for you, and we will continue to pray for you. While we are on that, Your Excellency, I will obey you. We will not speak politics today, but let me say one thing only. The whole of this week, we have listened very carefully to how the clergy have addressed public issues in this country. My personal experience is that I've interacted with some of these wonderful people here, and I normally tell people, for us in the secular world, these are very dangerous people, because we are going to look for votes from all these people. These ones are ordained by God, and when they speak, we had better listen. And I want to ask our national leaders, His Excellency, our President, and the government, please listen to the clergy, listen to the religious leaders of our country. I saw a very strong statement from the Conference of Catholic Bishops. The Anglican Church leaders have spoken very loudly, and many of you have spoken loudly. Those of you who read the Bible more oftenly, probably more often than my friend Mithika Rinturi, know the fate of those leaders who do not listen to the voice of God through the clergy. And we know what has happened to countries when we do not listen to our ordained men of God. You are the voice of God, you are the conscience of our country. I pray that our national leaders, please listen to the voice of God that is coming from the clergy. They are speaking on behalf of our people, and they are articulating the pain, aspirations, and wishes of our people. Finally, for those of us who cannot preach like Paul, who cannot preach like Reverend Dorcas, those who belong to that category include me and Rigathi and others here who cannot preach, our responsibility is to hold up the hands of the prophet. So Mama, I think, let me promise, with the permission of my elder brother here, His Excellency Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, tatutafutia nafasi quietly wale ambao hatuwezi kuhubiri, so that we can come and raise up your hands as you serve these widows and these wonderful people. Mama, may the Lord bless you. And Reverend, as you start a new phase of your service to the Lord, may the Lord shine His face upon you. May the Lord be in charge of your goings and your comings. And may the Lord strengthen your hand for the good work ahead, to the honor and glory of God. Thank you.
I am told my younger cousin Kilio Malala amefika. Lakini nimesema hakuna siasa. Maybe hakuna siasa leo. Mnajua Kilio? Mtamsalimiaje? He's all the way from Kakamega. How do you greet him?
Asante sana my party leader. Hii jukumu umenipatia ni kama ile temptation Yesu alipewa jangwani. Sasa afadhali ungeniambia tu nipunge mkono. Lakini nitafuata masharti. Kwanza nikushukuru sana Mama Boys. Mama Boys, you are such an inspiration. Umekuwa mama wa taifa. Hii tukikuona wewe tunaona mama wa taifa. Hatuoni, na tumeona ukionyesha the attributes of a mother wakati ulikuwa raia, wakati ulikuwa kwa ofisi, wakati ulikuwa jangwani na wakati umetoka kwa ofisi. We've seen growth in you. Na sisi tunasema kwamba tungependa kuhimiza viongozi wote na especially sisi vijana ambao tunakuwa, tuangalie jinsi vile mama boys na mzee wameangalia zile virtues na attributes za familia. We must learn from mama boys that family the basic unit of life. That ni lazima tuanzie kwa familia. Personally, I'm challenged jinsi vile mama, hata kama yeye ni mkubwa, amerudi chini kwa familia kama mama wa nyumba, na amefanya kwamba tumeona the institution of marriage and family is worth fighting for. So ningependa kukongratulate sana mama na kusema kwamba uzidi kutuombea. Maombi yako ndio inafanya wengine wetu tunaishi mpaka sasa hivi. Kama sio maombi yako, huyu Rigiji hangekuwa hapa. Rigiji hangekuwa hapa kwa sababu your foundation of prayers ndio imefanya tukakaa vile tunakaa. Otherwise, asanteni sana. Sitasema mengi, lakini utuombe sana sana kwa hii by election ambayo inakuja. Asante kabisa.
I would like to introduce afunge mkono Senator wa Makueni, Senator Manzo, pigie makofi. I have another cousin from the Mlembe Nation, the Honorable Eugene Wamalwa. Mumusalimie. Mumusalimie. Mumusalimie.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Reverend Dorcas Rigathi, our chief guest today, this is your day. We are just here as witnesses. But we all know you deserve this day. We have all seen your strength and fortitude as a woman of faith, as a servant of God. There was a day when we came with the Honorable Kalonzo to Karen Hospital. The hounds had closed in. Your husband was being hounded out of office. But the strength you showed that day shocked us all. Your husband was down, his pressure was up, the nation was so tense, but you said it would be well. Only a woman of faith could do that. And as we were watching, you reminded me of the virtuous woman of Proverbs 31:10 that says, give her rewards for what she has done, and let her good works bring her praises at the city gates. I think today your good work with the orphans, with the widows, with the church, and your ordination today has brought you praises at the city gates of Nyeri, of Mathira, and of the famous Wamunyoro. We are really, really pleased to be here today. And they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. There are greater responsibilities that come with your new position, not just for you, but also for your family. Haswa msaidizi wako mkuu, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Wasaidizi wako wadogo, Kevin and Keith, these responsibilities also come to you as your mother is elevated today. We are here to pray with you and to pray for you the journey ahead. I know we've been told not to say any politics, and I will dare not. But I was just touched when the ordaining bishop spoke to the Reverend after ordaining her. And he said, you have been called to a high office. There can be no greater calling, and there can be no greater master that you have been called to serve. And you should serve with honor and dignity. I wish that could also apply to those of us who was not part of the House of Grace, who are in politics. When you're called to be the president of the Republic of Kenya, and you have that calling to the highest office in this land, some of us, all of us here, Kalonzo, huyu Matiang'i, Rigiji mwenyewe, we are aspiring to go to that office. But if you're blessed to hold that office, just the way Reverend Dorcas has been told here today, to that high office, you must also hold that office with honor and dignity. The kind of language we are hearing in Kenya today, kuita watu hawana akili, kusema watu hawana agenda, that language is very unpresidential and not befitting of that office. Muombe viongozi wetu so that we may honor that office and uphold our constitutional duties and be God-fearing as the Reverend who has been ordained today. Thank you and God bless you all.
Expecting politicians not speak politics is like getting the fish out of the water. And I want us to welcome our eldest cousin, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Munamwambiaje? 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 Ati munamwambiaje?
Thank you so much. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Reverend Dorcas Rigathi Gachagua, our brother Rigathi and the boys, Keith and Kevin. You know, now I have some difficulty because the presiding clergy, look at them, men and women in speaking costumes. One of them was with me yesterday, and I think he's the mentor of our sister, Reverend Dorcas. I'm talking about maximum miracle man. Now, my brother Rigiji, I'm going actually at my end of my little submission, ask if somebody could, because you can Google, because I want to speak to both Reverend Dorcas and you and the family. Because truth be said, this is a family that has gone through plenty. They've been to the mountain, they've also been to the valleys. There's a composition I love much by Bill and Gloria Gaither, and the lyrics of the same, the God of the mountain is also God in the valley. And so if somebody can do that, maybe we can sing for this family. I think you can get it. And a lady called Linda Randall sings it very well. I will actually read the lyrics. Life is easy when you are up on the mountain, and you've got peace of mind like you've never known. But things change when you are down in the valley. Don't lose faith, for you are never alone. For the God of the mountain is still God in the valley. When things go wrong, He'll make them right. And the God of the good times is still God in bad times. The God of the day is still God in the night. Reverend Rigathi, has it occurred to you that you have brought the whole nation here? You are more powerful than all the politicians put together. My brother, Dr. Murithi, presiding over this, actually acknowledged he has been to many ordinations. And if you look at him, he has a mixture of white hair, black hair, and he has never seen 1,000 pastors, 1,000 reverends all gathered together to do an ordination such a thing. There's something God is doing today in Wamunyoro for this country. And I believe this country will never be the same again. The humility that our sister has shown, when I first met her, Ndugu Rigathi, I was strongly in the opposition. You were in government. And it was during, I hope you remember, Sister Reverend, that it was at the celebration of the 90th birthday of Reverend Wilson Mamboleo. I'm quite sure I would have loved to be here. You came all the way to this deliverance church in Langata, and that's where we met. I observed you, and I say to myself, I now know why Rigathi speaks with such authority. But if you are not there, you can imagine what Rigathi will be saying. So, Maximum Miracle brother was running for president in 2007, Mheshimiwa Moiru. And Ndugu Rigathi, you are telling us not to speak politics, and a presidential candidate fully clad. So we must relax. We relax so that we do not pretend we are who we are not. We are all Kenyans, some wearing these speaking costumes, some like you, my brother Rigathi. And so the message going out here is something very significant is happening today in this place. And the bishops have spoken. But my friend, my good friend Fred, you know, when you say they should listen to what the Anglican bishops have said. I saw the statement by the Anglican Bishop of Kisumu. I saw the Catholic bishops. I have seen them. They're spoken. Are you not reminded of the spirit of Pharaoh, who was refusing the children of Israel would get out of captivity? How are we going to make them one term if they listen to the bishops? Because the country is hurting. So I gained confidence when I saw Bishop Moiru. I said I must address Moiru. Now you know he's sitting there. And so Reverend Dorcas, please remember, finally, that something tremendous has happened today with your ordination. We congratulate you and celebrate you. And also remind this family that the God of the mountain is still God in the valley. Can somebody play that? Are you able to? For the God of the mountains is still God in. Thank you. This to God in the valley. This to God in the valley. This to God in the night. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This family has gone through plenty. The God of the mountain is still God in the valley, and the good of the bad times is also good is God. And that is why we are here today. And therefore, church assembled here today, take your position. This ordination is not ordinary ordination. I don't even know what our sister has been ordained to which ministry, because you see the widows, the orphans, the Kenyans who are oppressed, the overtaxed Kenyans, the ones who are crying loud, the ones who have been abducted and killed. These are not ordinary times. And therefore, let us all take our position. Our sister, may God go with you. May He give you the strength to continue holding this brother of mine. He has been down, but he is now strong. And we are there to hold each other's hands. And as Rigathi becomes strong, the nation becomes strong. Church, take your position. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me take this opportunity to thank our national leaders who created time, despite your very busy schedule, to come and honor my family. We are very happy and very grateful. My family and I are grateful people. We always remember good deeds. Those who came to honor my wife and the mother of my children, should an occasion arise in future that you desire our kindness, we will be available. Because that's who we are as a family, and we do remember good deeds. We don't forget. Those who have been nice and kind to us, if an opportunity arises and our kindness is called upon to be applied, we always do. Nimeshukuru sana, ndio turudishe kwa kanisa. Tumeshukuru sana. I know there will be announcements, lakini mjue hii ni boma ya kiongozi na mimi ni mtu ya kulisha wageni. Si mnajua? Mtu kadigere ilio goko ne thejete muno. No ne yogo na inene. Katiguo. So I know there will be announcements, but we'll feed our visitors and feed them well, because that's what we do. Because that's who we are as a family, as a people. Nemoko gaidania moinoka. Nemoko gaidania. Pio. No moyo metie. Yeah? Pio. Utire bureka takagate. Utire bureka takagate. Rucio tutigakiaria kirirebe. Na we mwaro. Ngamwareria de kuria mbere nikuo ndirathie wira. Nyinuke na gitikandika inuke nakio. Yeah? Ona inyu mukinjui. Ngamutijui. Yeah? Ni mujui. Yeah? Ile dikire haha. Na thuria ya mea. Gatagate gaituri. Yeah? Gatagate gaituri. Yeah? Yeah? Neguo. Hau niho muri. Haha uguo. Haha. Hau. Mundu muge ndari mihere yake. Na ninge mutigwe katea. Ninge mutigwe katea. Ninge mutigwe katea. Tutigwenda kwaria muno reke tutigerie njau. Gatiguo. Hau niho muri. Tuikara na andu aya. Twendane. Tucire kimwe. Tugie kariko. Karika njuke. Ndimwire uria twacira. Yeah? Hau. Yeah? Taugai hau. Yeah? Ni hau. Yeah? Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. Nimeshukuru sana kanisa. I want to hand over maybe Reverend Dorcas, kanisa ikikubali utupatie nafasi upigwe picha nao viongozi. Fred Matiang'i angetaka kukimbia sherehe iko Nairobi, labda wako na zawadi wangetaka kutunukia, kanisa itatuambia Bishop Barnabas, you can guide us. Ado amushie thegio muno ni kwamukira ageni na ndacokia ngatho na ndigatiga gucokia